Hey everybody, welcome to Boar Gamer. My name is Bojan.
My name is Dusan.
And we just came back from Essen Spiel and brought a lot of games. Yeah, there were like more than 1,000 games this year. We couldn't bring all of them with us, but we brought some.
Yes.
We brought some. You're gonna count with us. We're gonna start with your first game, the first game you bought the moment you entered.
Yes, my first purchase on the first day was Point City. We played Point Salad a lot, and we loved it, and we expect the same from Point City as well.
Yep, it looks good. Looks good. It's a little bit bigger than the Point Salad.
Yeah, it's heavier than it looks for a small game.
Okay, my small game, even smaller than this one, was Gap. We got this from Arcane Wonders, thank you. And this was their surprise release on Essen Spiel this year. We got to play this. It's hilarious.
And it surprised us how fun it is, actually.
Yes, it's a small deck of cards, 5 colors, and you gotta collect the best gap of colors in the game. It's fun.
Yeah, it's good. I won, so it must be good.
Of course it is.
Next purchase was Knar. I hope I pronounce it.
I really hope so. Apologies to Nordic people.
Yes. It's a game themed around Vikings. It involves exploration, collection of resources, and trading. And it seems like a big game in a small package, so we'll see if it's interesting.
Yeah, I know it has really cool looking cards.
Yeah, artwork is amazing.
And the cards are like
amazing.
Weird long ones. They're like tarot-likes.
So you can expect to see a review of the game on Boar Gamer.
Yep. Next game we're going to be reviewing is a little bit... You probably heard about this one. We announced the announcement of the game from Floodgate Games, Everything Ever. Literally, it's called Party Game You've Been Preparing for Your Whole Life. It's almost like Say Anything, and you get a lot of categories, and this box is full of cards. I think it has like 150 of them inside, and we got to play it. We got to lose a lot, but it's going to be fun. It's already out, but only in the US, from what I've heard, and you can expect reviews soon.
All I can say about the game is you are not prepared.
You are not prepared.
The next game we got is
starting with the big box.
Yes,
bigger box.
Yes, at least on my side.
Yes.
So
it has exclamation.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna yell at the camera, Boyan. This is my first time in front of the camera. I'm not gonna yell at people. So this is Caesar. We're going to build the glory of Rome in 20 minutes. So it's a game that
It says on the box.
Everyone has to have.
Yep.
Is it right, Boyan?
I mean, I haven't tried this one. I played previous game in this series. It was really good. It actually can be played under 20 minutes. So I can't wait to play this one.
Yeah.
Also, thanks Floodgate Games again for the copy.
Yeah.
I'm continuing with smaller boxes. Another surprise release at Essen Spiel was Unrest from Pandasaurus Games. It's a dueling game set in like cyberpunkish future.
Yeah. Dystopian future. I mean, the future at this point, basically.
It has really unique looking art. We tried it a little bit, but we're gonna play this a lot, if that was indication of anything. So thanks Pandasaurus for review copy.
Next on our side, the art project. Yes, we're continuing with boxes with unusual shapes. So
it was a real Tetris fitting that in the box, in the bag.
Yes.
Yep.
The game has an interesting concept. We are trying to prevent the theft of precious works of art around the globe, and it's a cooperative game. And unfortunately, we didn't have any time to actually try it and play it.
Yep. Unfortunately,
but we can't wait to try it out.
Yes. I mean, personally, because it was illustrated by Vincent Dutre, that's enough recommendation for me to try it.
It gets Boyan's seal of approval.
Seal of approval, yeah. I'm okay. Still party games. We're back on party game train. This one is called. It has a really long name, so I'll need to read it. Not Enough Mana, or a potion drinking card game of wizardly struggles, educated choices, and regret when choices backfire. It's a party game from a really small new studio, and it's a literal drinking game. It wasn't very expensive, and I really liked the art, so basically I bought it on a whim there.
And you get to be a wizard drinking various
mana potions.
Yeah.
Legal age wizards drinking mana potions. Next one.
On this side, another.
Oh, we got a combo.
Oh yeah, a double combo. Thank you, lovely people at Arcane Wonders, for providing us with review copies of Furnace and Furnace Interbellum. So this is a lovely game of
Industrial Revolution.
In Industrial Revolution, yes, and we get to build up the infrastructure and everything accompanying it.
Yeah, it's been on both of our wish lists for a while.
Yeah.
And it just the expansion just released, so we got everything for the game.
And you can expect to see the review of the game as well on boardgamer.com.
Yeah. Okay, my final small box was another Floodgate release, and this one was something I was really excited about. It's a sequel to Kites. It's called Skyrockets, and from what I've heard, it's Kites meets The Crew. So you have, it's very difficult to show it like this, you have sand timers, you try to flip them, keep them all going at the same time, and you have to complete several missions in the game. There are 30 missions in the box, so that's like a lot of replay value and lots of panicking around the table. I loved Kites, and I know I'm gonna love this, I guess. Again, thanks Floodgate for providing the review copy.
Another game we got from Essen Spiel this year is Imperial Miners. A game set in the Imperial Settlers universe, but with much less backstabbing and much more in mining.
Well, and like 100% more dwarves.
Yeah.
Like all of the dwarves, all of the time, all of the mines.
The game is more solitaire-like than Imperial Settlers, but you'll get to build your mine, overcome any challenges you have facing in such an endeavor, and the game looks amazing, and we can't wait to review it.
Yeah, whatever happens in mines, well,
stays in
the mines, or at least on this board. The next one is Fit to Print, and this was one of my most wanted games this year. Basically, you're a bunch of animals running newspaper companies, and you're trying to grab the best titles, best photos, ads for your newspaper, build up your page, and try not to go broke by the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, it's real time, and I really like the art. It's done by Ian O'Toole, which is one of the most prolific artists in board games, and like I think this is a little bit out of his usual style, but the theme and the idea of this game is hilarious, and it's up to 6 players, and you can play it in less than half an hour. Perfect.
Another catch at Essen Spiel this year was Art Society.
We got a team going on.
Yeah. Basically, you are trying to impress your guests. You're building an art collection, and you are displaying these precious works of art in your study. And it's a nice tableau building game inspired by famous works of art, and we can't wait to try it.
Yeah, one interesting trivia about this board, I don't know if you can see it, the box is actually 3D.
Yeah.
The box is 3D, and I haven't seen something like this never before.
Yeah, it's a nice design choice. The images on the box look, the works of art on the box look like they are framed, and it's a nice, as you said, Boyan, it's a nice design choice.
Yep, can't wait to play this. I know it's going to be great. Next one is actually from one of our lists of upcoming releases that we are really hyped about. This was on Gen Con, but now it hit Europe. After Us, another game illustrated by Vincent Dutre, So we do really like good art on our board games, but basically it's another post-apocalyptic game. In 2083, humanity was extinct, and now you are all primates trying to rebuild the society. Looks great, heard it plays really good, and it's not actually super complicated, which was a big surprise for me. This was probably the biggest box I brought home, one of the biggest ones.
Another game we bought this year from Mighty Boards is Hamlet, the village building game. It's a cozy game. Unfortunately, we missed last year.
Yeah, it was sold out, I think, on the first day.
Yeah,
I couldn't
you can see
get
why.
it.
It's a cozy game. We get to build the village together, and only one of us gets to name it. Hamlet has an expansion coming up this year. Hopefully, get to play it before it comes out.
Yep. All right. Moving on to my biggest, I think it's the biggest box, and another one of the hottest games this year was Kora.
Yeah, a lovely game.
Provided to us by Czech Games Solution. We got to chat with designers, and there are a bunch of lovely people that really poured their heart and soul into this game. It's an economic game. It has dynamic economy.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the most innovative things I've seen in board games this year. How they designed like moving economy in games, and also it uses for the first time it uses the Rewood?
Rewood is a new material used for board game components. It uses recycled wood and actually recycled glue, which is also interesting, to make biodegradable components.
Yep.
And as CGE mentioned, the whole box is biodegradable. I think they mentioned in one of their videos, if you don't like it, you can bury it in the yard.
Don't
spoil your tomatoes.
Give it to someone else to play.
Give it to me. Yeah.
And it really looks great and should be quick enough to play. They say it's like about 30 minutes per player once you know the rules.
Yeah, and depending on who you play with.
Of course, unless you play with friends that have AP.
Yeah. You know,
okay.
You know who you are.
Yeah, your final box.
The final game from my side here is a Kickstarter preview from our friends at Creativity Games, Heroes of Alium. It's a deck dueling game. As you can see, it has lovely art. They were kind enough to provide us with a preview copy before their Kickstarter rolls out in November, I think.
Yeah, in a few weeks, we'll have a review of this, and you'll see whether you should back this.
They have some really nice and interesting ideas that are really refreshing in this kind of competitive deck building games, and so I think you should keep an eye on this one.
Yeah, definitely. I liked it because art is unique and it has a little bit different mechanics from your standard like dueling games.
Yeah.
So it's not about punching each other, it's more about like creating an economy in the game and engine building stuff.
Yeah.
All right, that's Heroes of Alium. One of the reviews we will be doing very soon. And finally, my last game is actually also last year's release, but I couldn't bring it with me last year, so I bought it this year. It's 11, and it's probably the most left field games I own right now. It's a soccer team management game.
Yeah.
It's basically a football manager if it was a board game. I'm not a fan of
football Boyan. Football or soccer manager, depending on which side of the pond you are.
Yeah, I think it's always called football manager. It used to be championship manager, and you used to play it a lot.
Yeah.
But this looked interesting. I saw good reviews of it, and I wanted to try something like this, especially because I have a lot of friends that do like both soccer and manager games on PC. So yeah, we'll give it a try.
Of course.
Yeah. So that was our haul.
That's just part of it.
Part of it, actually. We got a few games, like older releases, like Destiny is an expansion for that, and a couple of games that were on huge discounts, and also we got a few games through Board Game Geek auctions.
Yeah.
Which were releases that unfortunately couldn't get into our collections earlier. But without further ado, tell us in the comments which of the games do you want us to review first. How was your trip to Essen Spiel this year? And of course, don't forget to subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.